Welcome to the AngularJS tutorials. In this tutorial we will learn two-way binding in AngularJS. To demonstrate this topic, we have a web page in which we have a script block and then we have a HTML block. In the script block we have defined an app and then a controller, and my controller name is myController. In this myController we have defined two properties of the scope called full name and address, and we have also set some default value of these two properties. In the HTML block we have written two text box. First is full name, whose model is specified as the full name, the property of the scope, and the second text box is in address, whose model is basically the address property of the scope. And when the page loads, we want these properties values to be written on the web page. So for that we have used the expression to write it, and then the address is being written with the help of ngbind address. It means that the property value of the address will get written on the page. So when the page loads, you can see that it looks like this, where the value of the property is written into the text boxes because its model is specified as the ng model, and the value of these properties are also written on the web page here because of the expression and the ngbind. Now this is the first way binding, or one way binding you can say, because the value of the property is being written on the view that is already set in the property. Now the second way of binding is that when we change the value of the text box, it should reflect the model, and because it will reflect the model, so ultimately it will reflect the view that is written here. So now we are going to see that when we will change the value of the text box, you can see that the value of the model is changing, and correspondingly the value of the full name is changing here in the expression, and that is getting written on the web page. Same is the case of address also. We change the value of the text box, and this value of the text box is reflecting to the model that is declared in the script block. So ng model is address, and this value is internally changing, and because this value is changing, so the ngbind attribute address is also reflecting, and it is displaying on the web page. So this is second way of binding, or you can say two-way binding, where in first case the value of the model is being written from the model to the view, and the second way is from view to the model. So when we are changing the text box value, the model is changing, and that is reflecting on the web page. Hope you understood this topic. Thank you very much for watching.